Hello and welcome to another episode of F11 free-to-play Shadow Dragon. Today we'll be doing chapter 24. This is the last map before the final one, so these are the units I'll bring. I have Espada and Katia. They're essentially not needed for triangle attack at the boss, but I'd say since my Tiki is 2-point source of beating this guy, I don't feel like using that energy drop I have on her just yet. I could probably do that and make sure she hits the enemy. I'll just use triangle attack. I'm not sure how likely it is for her to leave the boss if you don't train her. I have barrier to make her leave, so I'm not sure. We'll see and check. And yeah, we're just going to world skip this map because this map has like 25 tons of reinforcements or things like that. We don't want that. I don't even know if you could afford that on a free-to-play run. Maybe. I mean, if you mainly focus on using Falcon, who has infinite uses, from here where you can only fight one enemy, at least one melee enemy, there's a chance you could do something. We just don't care. I already have all what I need to finish the game, so there's no point going for more experience. So yeah, we'll just world skip this map. I'll warp Tiki. Those units are set up so they could triangle attack without being warped. I'll need to warp Marth because I need to seize. And I even have... I have Maria for barriers so Tiki could leave combat. And I have a master key with Bantu that I'll warp with Merric so I could get Home Staff. I'm not going to use Home Staff. Home Staff is not allowed because you are not allowed to take any deaths. Even if they're temporary, you're not allowed to do that. And I have Elise here. She has A rank and staves a base. She can use warp, which means I have 3 warp users and a barrier users. Also, Boa or Wendell have also enough staff rank for warp. It's not that hard. So yeah, that's my plan. The other units are just there to be deployed. They were forced to deploy. They were deployed before I picked them, so who cares? So yeah, I believe on a regular run you could probably just force a Dragon Spike to get, what, 8 more points of damage? That'll be enough. Even with base Pala, that'll be enough for a crit to beat this guy. And this game lets you force might up to 10 points, I believe, so 8 points is possible. Yeah, so we're just going to warp Tiki after I barrier her. Yeah, Merric can talk to Elise, so you can see that conversation. Let's use warp and to get on stuff just for no reason. Elise can work his brother, I guess. Here, it's fine. And Lena can work Tiki. And yet Tiki can is just 2-point sword. I could have beaten him with that energy drop. I'm just not doing it. 11 damage times 2, that's 22 damage, so I have 5 more points of HP, which means that I could afford not getting rest twice. Not sure what's the amount of rest I've been getting with my level ups. But I guess I have also some stat boosts I haven't used. You could use Zera Frost to give you more leeway, so maybe a base Tiki with some stat boosters can tip this guy not to the point that triangle attack with 2 units would do it. You humans, you're not fighting a human. No, Tiki, that was meant to be a crit for Paula. Oh, my triangle attack. Whatever, we're just not going to care because that way she got more experience. Actually, that was probably needed in order for her to get a level up. So I guess we're not doing triangle attack. Unfortunate. Yeah, we just got there is no other items that are droppable as far as I know. Yep. This is where's Marth? Alright then, that was short. Have a nice weekend, and that way you'll have more free time for that. We'll see you next week with the final chapter, and whatever else comes to mind. Until next time, bye.